way to a community. Now these things are weighing at way more.
Meredith Smith is the gentleman that did it. Let's give a little props. Pour a little cup for Meredith Smith, everybody. A little bit for Meredith. Look at that. This is where it all happens. There's also a barge out on the river that they're going to bring down here in a little bit. And we're going to talk to Bud Smith, who's the son of Charlotte, and he's in charge of getting this area taken care of, and Pam is up at the yacht club going to be taking care of the other area for the barge. It's a lot of buttons for a lot of big pops. Bud Smith, how you doing today?
Doing well.
So this is the 50-year anniversary for the fireworks?
54.
54th year.
54th year.
And your father, Meredith, is the one that started it.
Mm-hmm.
And your mother, Charlotte, she's the one that kept it going after he passed
on.
You.
There was a lot of questions that would we stop, and she has kept it very much alive and actually made the thing grow.
Okay, so what was the original reason your dad wanted to have the fireworks?
So he actually worked part-time at a drive-in theater, and they asked him if he could learn to do fireworks, and he said yes, and he met a gentleman by the name of Bob Cassie that owned International Firework Merchandisers, started doing fireworks, got the bug for doing it, and then he had fireworks left over one year, 54 years ago, and he wanted to do something for the neighborhood that he grew up in. Following year, people started giving him donations, and the thing grew ever since.
That's great. So I think last year it was, your mom said it was around 44 grand or something like that?
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep. Whatever comes in goes up.
Right. Whatever. So how long is it usually?
So the show averages between 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
The reason why it takes so much time is that we incorporate about every aspect of pyrotechnics, be it, in this case, barges, in ground displays and aerial shots and scenes with aerial shots. So it just varies, not really from year to year, but we keep adding things to it, adding different techniques and surprises along the way for everybody.
How do you literally choreograph it before? Like the planning of it, like we're going to have this happen, then there's going to be a Statue of Liberty, and then there's going to be blah, blah, blah.
So we have a number of things that we've done for years. This show starts with the American flag. Always starts with a red, white, and blue opener. From there, I modify the types of shells we get, sizes, types, and then, like I said, scenes change, where we'll do a gold willow scene that comes over on top of itself, all gold or all white, throw up smiley faces, crossets, you name it. We duplicated, my dad was famous for a shot that had all white in it, and it was very, very bright. Those shells are no longer made, so we varied the white shot. We still incorporate it, but do it differently.
And how many people help?
In a given year, we have about 22 of us. And then there are other people that are always involved, the people who help us with, get the barge for us, clean the beach. So there's numerous people involved. It's all charity.
Like today it looked like there was a decent amount of people down at the beach.
Yep. Yeah, those are all Smith Pyro members. Are all
okay.
They're all certified pyrotechnicians with the state of Indiana.
Okay.
They all have been trained. We work with Ramsey Pyrotechnics and the state fire marshal's office and the fire marshals in Indianapolis.
So how many explosions? How many different tubes? What's a guesstimate?
2,000.
2,000 tubes.
Yeah.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yep.
What do you love about doing it? The fact that you're continuing it.
Oh, I think choreographing it. I think just learning new things all the time about it. It's kind of like grew up in it, kept it going. This is not the only show we do.
Right.
Actually, after tonight, some of us have been going to Terre Haute, some people have been going to Pendleton.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah. So we also work for Ramsey Pyrotechnics.
Okay.
So we have people who work down the Indians games. We have people going to Bridgewater. We have people going to Lebanon. So yeah, and then we've had people that want to do it for a while, and then we have people that do it 1 year and You want to play out in the hot sun.
I've seen it from 71st Street in the river.
Yeah.
Friend of mine's house.
Yeah.
Past 5 years.
Yeah.
Great vantage point from there.
Yeah.
What do you think is a guesstimate of how many people can witness it?
I don't know, and the only reason why is I'm down on the beach. So I have been told, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000.
Right.
We've been 2 or 3 times. Indianapolis Monthly Magazine has had us in their magazine. I've seen pictures then of people up and down the river on having parties and stuff.
Well, I appreciate your effort, your service, the family. 54 years now.
Yeah.
And we're going to also try to get some stories to honor Meredith along the way.
Oh, absolutely. All right, well,
Thanks, bud.
Thank you for your time.
You got it.
Well, you moved her.
Yeah, she just wanted to make sure she got to say hi to you.
Pam, so we're here at what your family has created for 54 years.
Correct.
The fireworks for the White River Yacht Club and for White River and the community.
No, the community.
The community itself.
Yes.
So your father was Meredith, and
Yes.
he started it. Heard a little bit from your brother just a little bit ago about how that went, but what's kind of your perspective of how your father started it?
He
and
wanted to
what
do
was the
something
motivation?
for the community because people here were poor. And
Okay.
they didn't have a lot here. A lot of these homes over here were shacks.
Right.
So he wanted to do something for the community. And he did fireworks for drive-in theaters. And so from there, it blossomed to this.
Okay, and your mother obviously was right
Mother
alongside
hated the
of him.
fireworks.
She hated
She hated the fireworks.
Hated the fireworks.
But when Dad passed away, she took over and has created a bigger show, a much bigger show.
How would you describe your dad's personality?
Hardcore. He was a man that was brought up and I don't know. He was a good man.
And what was his industry? Like, what was his kind of career?
Everything. There wasn't anything that he couldn't do,
Okay.
and he did do most of it.
So, speaking of that, creating these structures to hold all the tubes.
But we didn't do that then.
How does it evolve?
Everything was
What
put in the ground. We
the-
shot out of steel tubes back then.
Okay.
And even, it wasn't until after he passed away that we created this.
So you build it at your house and then bring it here? Or?
Yes, yeah. Everything's built elsewhere and then brought in.
Okay, so how did you come up kind of with the structures? They tell you, some other people in the industry, how to build these out, or did you come up with it?
Well, we just learned from everybody else. People give us ideas, or you go online. And Mom's created some of these. The 343, where it goes and where we fill the sky with 3 shots in the air. Or the 333 is the same thing. It's just a 3-inch shell instead of a 4-inch shell.
So what's some of your favorite moments of the choreographing
The finale.
the finale?
The finale.
And how
the
long
white
does
shot.
that usually go?
It doesn't go maybe 4 minutes,
Okay.
but it's the bang.
And then how long do you think tonight will go?
Probably about an hour.
Probably an hour.
An hour at least. Yeah.
So what would you like to say to people in the community and also the White River Yacht
Enjoy
Club?
the show.
Okay.
What we're here for.
All right. Well, thank you for your time today, Pamela.
Okay, thanks a lot.
You got it.
Take it easy.
Meredith Smith made that happen. 54 years, still going.
Cheers to man.
Yeah, baby. Fuck yeah. Go! Yeah, ain't done yet. Keep going, man.
was
Yeah,
supposed to be
they
the
gotta have the
flag.
big one. There's the big one. It's got a big one. This might be it. That's badass.
Take it away. Go back.